Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Wing Gaming. Something about on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you on the Let's Play episode of What It Feels Like. This is the final updated version that I am running, y'all. It's got all the story content in it, so from here on out, we're in it till the end. Anyway, alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Alright. Home, poor Mylo. I watch until the image of their embrace burns into my brain, etching itself into my memory until everything else blurs away and all I see is this. Until I physically can't take it anymore. I do my best to quietly slip out back inside the building, the heavy door giving the faintest of creaks as I push it closed, but I doubt they heard it. With trembling hands, I speed past absolutely everything, everyone, until I've made it back to my booth, unpacking the things I need for the presentation. It takes a few moments for me to process what exactly it is I just saw, even though my body had no trouble reacting to it. I'm nauseous, shaky, wide-eyed, almost shell-shocked. So much for lunch. Yeah, I've been there. It's deathly quiet inside my head. The voices that were so eagerly telling me to confess my love for him now stand quietly in a corner, hanging their heads in second-hand embarrassment. He's made his choice, then. Not necessarily, buddy boy. Digging my claws into the palm of my hands, I can only muster one icily bitter thought as I try not to cry in the middle of the campus. You did it, Russo. Mission accomplished. I'm not quite sure just how much time passes before Baxter shows up. 10, 20 minutes? Who's counting anyway? In that time, however, one thing becomes clear. I was wrong. If I thought just because Baxter played nice with my family and treated me well meant that he had feelings for me, then I was stupid. We established what this would be right from the get-go, after all, didn't we? This aching feeling of jealousy and hurt are nothing more than byproducts of my own inability to control my feelings. I got attached. I was stupid. I was wrong. So now, all that's left for me to do is break things off and let him go. The final part of the plan is coming to fruition. You should be proud, Russo. Finally, after what feels like hours, Baxter emerges from inside of the building, a medium-sized box in his hands and a somewhat apologetic smile. What exactly he's sorry for is anyone's best guess. I put on my best nonchalant face as he approaches me, hoping maybe my acting skills will save me from an awkward interaction right now as he sets the box on the table, looking me over. Hey, what's wrong? There goes my future acting career. Nothing, I'm just tired and a little bored. Ah, right, sorry that took so long. Coach was talking to me about something and there was another thing I had to take care of. My eyes flick away from his face in anger. The word cheater gets spray-painted in big, dark red letters in my mind, and I have to remind myself that I'm wrong again and again just to calm myself down. I see. How'd that go? It was okay. Honestly, I was with... So, this is what you two came up with. Baxter and I both straighten our backs at the sound of Mr. Hopkins right in front of our booth, giving us a judgy look. Mr. Hopkins, hey! Well, we hope it's not too bad. Ha! Huh. No, I'm messing with you. I've actually heard good things about your presentation. How honest it is. Ha! I'm nothing if not honest, sir. Liar. Well then, I can at least tell you two to put the effort in all this. I'll let you have a relaxed vacation and tell you now that as long as you get a passing grade on the final, you two should pass. This makes us both perk up in excitement, Baxter giving me a tight sideways hug. Oh, thanks, Mr. Hopkins. We'll be sure to study, right, Russo? Of course. Thank you, seriously. Don't mention it. Glad something nice came out of me pairing you two up. He gives us a small smile before heading off on his way, and Baxter wraps his other arm around me, lifting me up and squeezing me tightly. Fuck yeah, we did it! I try to reciprocate the hug, or at least answer him in some way, but his hold of me is so tight I can't do either. After he sets me down, I just smile at him. Guess that's that over with. Heh, we gotta celebrate. You're not doing anything after this, are you? If I say yes, I won't have the opportunity to break things off with him tonight. It's gotta be today. No, I'm free. Perfect, then let me take you out to eat. My treat. Sounds good. Let's put everything away then. Once we've thrown the poster in the trash and put the table back inside the building, Baxter and I get ready to leave as he puts his helmet on my head, all smiles. It hurts to seem so happy considering how I know this night is going to end. He places the box he had earlier in my arms, giving it a pat. No peeking. What is it? I give it a shake, feeling a single large object inside. It's a surprise, obviously. Hold on tight to it. I paid good money for that. It's sunset by the time we get to the restaurant. A cute, homey Italian place, much fancier than anywhere we've gone together. It even has a hostess ushering us over to a small table for two, and Baxter pulls out my chair for me. Can you even afford this? I have my ways. He takes his seat in front of me, setting the box aside for now and grinning at me. Wow, Baxter, this place is so nice. You're the best boyfriend ever. Yeah, thank you. It actually is really nice here. Right, I saw this place one day on my way to work and thought it'd be a great place to take you. I blushed, smiling a little. How conflicting. I'm mad at him, even though I shouldn't be, and at the same time, I'm happy, even though I shouldn't be. Baxter gives me a roller coaster of emotions at all times. I'm gonna miss that about him. No, it's beautiful. Seriously, thank you. Is something wrong? What? Something just seems off about you right now. It's just stuff with my dad. I'll get over it. He seems to buy this, as his face morphs from concern to understanding. Oh, of course. If it makes you feel any better, I don't really care about what he said to me. In fact, I haven't even thought about it lately. I was thinking about how you said you were happy with me when you told him off. Did I say that? Okay. Something along those lines made me feel all giddy. Speaking of yesterday, that reminds me. Let's take a picture together. Now? Yeah, now. What better backdrop than a fancy restaurant? Come here. He pats his lap, full of enthusiasm. Despite my inner turmoil, I decide why not give our relationship one last hurrah. I'll never be with him again after tonight, after all. So I push my feelings aside and happily go over to sit on his lap, smiling for his phone camera as he snaps the picture. Ha, this one's a really good one. I might just frame it. Send me a copy, too. Oh, you'll get it, Russo. Don't you worry. I give his nose a small, soft kiss. At least there's evidence. Evidence that at one point in time, no matter how fake it may have been, Baxter was mine, and I was his. All right, I can't wait anymore. You gotta open your present now. I'll go back to my own seat as he puts the box on the table now, sliding it over to me. Is it some kind of special occasion? Yeah, we passed finance. Today's a special day. Today's our 1-month anniversary, Russo. I tilt my head at him, thinking, is it really? Has he been counting from the day we met, or the day we decided to hook up? Either way, I just trust his math is right and start to open the box, tail wagging in excitement, and inside is a bike helmet. A white, fuzzy helmet with long, floppy bunny ears hanging out from the top. I know you've been bugging me about getting a second helmet, so I did. This one's all yours. I ran my fingers through it, the silly little helmet filling my head with illusions of the future. He bought this for me? So, did he plan on having me stick around for longer than I had thought? Maybe it's just a memento, a keepsake, but it sure is one hell of a keepsake. Do you like it? I thought it'd be cute if it was kind of silly like that. We can return it if the ears aren't your thing. No, I'm sorry. It's so sweet. I love it, really. I give it a tight squeeze, smiling at him, and he proudly returns it. Maybe a part of him really did want me around. It's a nice thought, at least. Dinner goes by largely uneventful after that. We talk a lot about what we're going to be doing during break. He tells me about what his coach called him over for. Apparently he'll have the opportunity to play out of state, too. He tells me how excited he is for that and how he'd love to take me with him, if he does. He sounds so genuine when he says it. I wonder just how many empty promises we've made tonight. Eventually we leave the restaurant. Baxter stretches out with a yawn as we head towards his bike, and I hold on tightly to my helmet, filling up with resolve. If there was ever a moment to end things, now would be the time, Russo. Hey, Baxter? He turns around, confused. What's up? Did you want dessert? No, I was talking to Dahlia, I think last week, somewhere there, and we talked about you. He blinks at me. Okay? And we were talking about you, about how she regrets missing her chance, and stuff about wanting to get back with you, and things of that nature. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, we did it? Yeah, we did it. You can finally tell her, tell her you want to be with her. Russo. And don't say you're too embarrassed or something, because I know by now that nothing embarrasses you. Russo. If it's me you're worried about, don't be. Is it now the perfect time? Spring break is just around the corner, so you'll have plenty of time to be with her. And with Jacob, I'm sure he'll come around eventually. Mylo! What are we doing? What do you mean? Don't you think it's about time we stop pretending? That's what I'm saying, wasn't it? You're seriously gonna make me say it, huh? I blink at him. Well, I guess I can't blame you for wanting me to spell it out for you. I don't really know what you're talking about. I love you, Mylo. What? Yeah, I love you. I want us to be together, for real. That kind of thing. My head spins in a delirious way, the world around me seemingly frozen in time. This can't be happening. No, no, you don't. I shake my head at him furiously, stepping away, which only makes him come closer. Yes, I do. Why wouldn't I? No, you're in love with Dahlia, the plan. Seriously, Russell, the plan? I thought we were both past that at this point, weren't we? Baxter, I saw you kissing her earlier. Guilt and shock slaps across his face as I say that, and he takes a small step back. When did you... Are you going to tell me you didn't mean it? That you don't have feelings for her at all? Mylo, it's not... Look, I get it, okay? We were helping each other out, and that's fine. But don't go kiss her and then tell me you love me in the same breath. It doesn't work that way. Stop trying to pretend like what you and I had was some real deep love, Baxter, because it wasn't. You can say a lot of shit to me, Mylo, but that I won't let slide. What we have, is absolutely real. He marches over and closes the distance between us, grabbing my arms and looking me dead in the eyes with so much conviction it makes my heart stop beating. I know what fake love feels like. To be someone's second option, to be tolerated, to just not be good enough. You felt it too. That's why we were able to understand each other's situations so well. Because they were the same. We were the same in a way. I know what a half-assed kiss feels like. The look someone gives you that says they don't really want to be with you. That feeling of wanting more and being lonely and all that shit that comes with whatever the hell you can call our situation with Jacob and Dahlia. I know what all that feels like. But what you and I have? That's real, Mylo. Maybe it didn't start off that way, but somehow we were able to fall for each other. I feel it. And I know you feel it too. I feel it in the way you look at me, talk to me, hold me, and the way you pretend like I'm so full of shit, but I know you don't really think that about me. Because I know you. Maybe you're not as crazy for me as I am for you right now, but I know you feel something for me, and I think I know what that something is. But go ahead, look me in the eyes. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me you don't love me back, Russo. Baxter. He looks into my eyes, alternating between my left and right ones, staring vigorously. And I have to look away. I don't, Baxter! I push him off me, blinking back tears as I watch him find his balance. Who are you to say what's real and what's fake? I thought my feelings for Jacob were real for so long. What's gonna happen when you wake up tomorrow and realize what you and I have isn't real either? That's not gonna happen. How do you know? You kissed Dahlia like that, and then a few minutes later, here you are confessing your love to me? How am I supposed to believe you? Mylo, I can explain what happened between me and Dahlia. I don't want you to explain. I don't want to hear how you love me when it isn't fucking true. We're both so convinced we loved the other people. How can you say what we have isn't just a repeat of that? How is this any different? It is different. We don't know that, Baxter. You don't love me, and I don't love you either. I can see his eyes start to water as he tries to approach me again, extending his hand to touch me, to try and reason with me. Mylo, do you seriously believe that? His voice trembles, and I turn away. I can't look at him a second longer. I do. There's nothing real between us, Bax. We're just lonely, desperate people who found some kind of comfort in the facade we had. But it's over now. You don't have to keep pretending. I'm not pretending! Russo! I'm sorry, Baxter, but this is it. I try to put all of my conviction behind my words, but my voice just comes out weak and pathetic. I don't think I believe myself at all. I squeeze the helmet tightly in my arms, tears streaming down my face. Please, just go away. Just forget that what we had was any semblance of love. Please forget about me and move on with her. Please. He stays still, as if trying to find the words to convince me otherwise in his mind, becoming up short every time, because I'm sure in his heart he knows I'm right, and yet he doesn't move. But then he does. Eventually, he does. I hear him get on his bike, put his helmet on. I hear him let out a low, shaky breath, the kind someone only makes when they're on the verge of tears. And I hear him drive off. Jesus. Alright, I gotta pause it right there, y'all. Damn, that was heavy as fuck. God. Mylo, you are so fucking stupid. Just let yourself be happy. It's not something you have to feel bad about. Be happy with the person that wants to be with you. Stop feeling like you're not worth it. I know that's hard to do. I've been in the exact same spot that Mylo has. It fucking sucks. But at some point, you gotta actually fight back and fight for what you want. Because if you don't, you're probably never going to get it. And you will be alone, and you will be sad. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. I didn't expect this episode to get so damn emotional, but thank y'all so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!